The TTC unveiled a wide range of service changes on Sunday, some due to construction, others are actually enhancements. But no matter how you cut it, many commutes are going to be changing.
We are so happy to see that Mayor Olivia Chow is listening to transit riders and keeping her promises by restoring the service cuts.
August Pernal with the advocacy group TTC Riders is welcoming a new wave of funding to boost service, reversing cuts that occurred under former Mayor John Tory's administration.
Increasing service is the best way to win back riders to the TTC and also fight our climate goals. So it's a win, but we need to keep going and we need to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Chow, along with new TTC Chair Jamal Myers and staff, recently said they found millions in savings due to the delayed opening of the Eglinton Crosstown and Finch West LRT systems. That money is being repurposed temporarily in response to pleas for better service.
It's a good start, but it is a temporary funding. That's why it's so important that we have a sustainable, reliable source of funding, whether that be funding from the provincial or federal governments or tools that the city can use.
However, there's also construction driving a bunch of the changes that came into effect on Sunday.
So let's start with streetcar changes. The biggest one you're going to notice is right here behind me at St. Clair Station. Service on the 512 is suspended until summer 2024 due to construction.
It is very frustrating, and it's why we need to have a proper shuttle bus plan, make sure that service is reliable, make sure that there's more service.
Buses will run the entire length of the 512 line due to the need for electrical, track, and station work. TTC staff say shuttles will be every 3 minutes during peak periods and 6 to 10 in off-peak periods. On the 501 Queen line, varying changes to a lesser extent will be in place over the next several weeks, juggling Ontario line work, such as the 505 Dundas, going to Neville Park. Also, officials promised to restore streetcar service to Long Branch as of Sunday, but that's been postponed due to infrastructure delays. On the 504 King, no service between King and Dufferin Loop due to construction. Streetcars will instead go to Queen and Roncesvalles. Good news for 506 Carlton riders, though. Streetcars are going back to Main Street Station after earlier work finished.
With the Scarborough RT shut down, that means a lot more bus service on Kennedy and Midland thanks to these 903 shuttles. But TTC staff say they're looking to make improvements elsewhere in the bus network due to continued demand,
such as boosting service on Eglinton and Finch Express buses. There are also dozens of routes that are seeing seasonal increases with the return of school. There are also promises for better service reliability and less crowding on certain routes. Meanwhile, back outside TTC headquarters, Pernal says the reversal of cuts is welcomed, but more action is needed.
We also just want to see general enhancements across the TTC network. So we want to make sure there's bus lanes so that buses don't get stuck in traffic.
In Toronto, Nick Westoll, City News.